Everybody, and I mean everybody, is overlooking Jalen Tolbert. I know we want to draft a receiver. I know we want to load the clip. But we might have some ammunition on the roster already. Jalen Tolbert is being slept on. What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back like I never left. What's up with y'all, man? How are y'all feeling? Happy Friday. A little bit of earlier video than normal, but I was thinking, look, yesterday clips came out, Jalen Tolbert training with Dak Prescott. And what was I talking about earlier this week? People getting in the lab. Dak Prescott's been in the lab, CD Lamb's been in the lab, Micah Parsons. Everyone is grinding right now. I said in that video, before any haters come in the comments, I said, I know, this is everyone's training. Some people documented it, some people not. But I do like to see my players, since I'm a Cowboys content creator, I like to see my players get into it, especially players that were overlooked last year. Enter Jalen Tolbert. Let's not forget who Jalen Tolbert was coming out of the draft. I know we got him in the third round. I know he came out of South Alabama, and it was easy to overlook. But Jalen Tolbert is 6'3", I think 190 at the time, probably 200 now. Because you know, these players bulk up a little bit from year to year. So let's just put him at 200. 6'3", 200. And ran a 4.4. You can look that up. Ran a 4.4 at the combine last year. 4.4 speed, let's not overlook that. So what was it? Why did Jalen Tolbert not come to fruition, hit his stride? Well, he got 3 targets and 2 catches, 12 yards the whole year. I'm sorry. Unless you're Randy Moss, I need more than 3 targets to evaluate if you're good or not. And if you're running an extensive, elaborate option offense, I can't hold that against a young receiver that might not be able to pick it up instantly. Some people just can pick that option offense up quickly, and that's why they got on the field. That's why Dennis Houston was playing last year. And we were confused, like, why is Dennis Houston on this team? Because he picked up the option offense quickly. He was ready to go. Now, his physical play was terrible. Trinity dash. So he had to go. But, right now, Jalen Tolbert is being slept on. Slept on. You got a 6'3" receiver on your offense that runs a 4.4 and just hasn't been used. You kind of want to see what that be like. So yeah, to see those clips of him catching passes and stuff like that made me raise my eyebrow a little bit. Like, because look, if I told you the Cowboys are drafting a prospect this year, now I didn't give you a name. If I just said he's 6'3", almost 200 pounds, runs a 4.4, you'd be like, yo, and he's early 20s. Sign me up. Can he catch? What are he looking like? 4.4? Like, you would be intrigued. We have that on our team right now. Just chilling. Just cooling. Behind a CD Lamb and a Brandon Cooks and a Michael Gallup. We've talked about Michael Gallup and how he's after the 2 last years, with injury notwithstanding, we want to see him elevate his game. Or the Cowboys might move off of him. That's just real. That's just business. You have 3 bad down years, people start to get antsy. Injury or no injury, people just start to get antsy. Dak broke his ankle, but he came back through 37 touchdowns, 4,800 yards. He was like, okay, Dak's going to be fine. Now he got injured a little bit again last year with the thumb, but at the end of the day, he comes back and shows improve. Okay, after injury, I can still play. Even if the injuries are nagging him a little bit, it's just like, I still got it, basically. Michael Gallup has shown small flashes, but not anything to say he's back to form. So right now, Jalen Tolbert, you cannot point to plays last year. It's not like, he had 10 drops as a rookie. He had 1 bad play where he lined up incorrectly because he's probably thinking about the 6 options he has to run. It was stupid and an annoying offense, and I'm happy that it's out the door. See you later, Kellen. Enjoy yourself. But I feel like with the proper chance, the proper targets, just give him a chance. I think he will show improve. Go back and watch some of those. Type in Jalen Tolbert highlights. Just go look. Go look at the highlights. Go look at how he can change direction. Stop and start was great. Route tree was looking good. Like, he was pretty good coming out of South Alabama. Seriously. Even to the point where Dak Prescott almost hand selected him. I want him. And he never got the chance to use him. It's just crazy to me. Because I know we want, receiver list is long. You got Jackson Smith and Jigma. You got Zay Flowers, Jalen Hyatt, Quentin Johnston. It's receivers everywhere. Lately, I'm hearing a little bit of buzz about Mingo because he's big and physical. He looks like a baby A.J. Brown for all the haters that's here watching. You got Tank Dell. You got a lot of receiving options in this draft. Now, there's a lot of people saying that there's no true number one in this draft, and that's fine. We don't need a true number one. He wears 88. That's Sedarian Lamb. We don't need a number one. We don't need a number two because Brandon Cooks is going to hold that down right now. We need a number 3 to 4 that can come in, be big in moments, be big in spots, elevate, and then when you get your chance, you will elevate up the roster. I don't believe you'll take CeeDee Lamb's spot, but I want a competition-hungry receiving core. I don't want to set slots, you this. No. Everybody below CeeDee Lamb got to put in work, including Brandon Cooks. CeeDee Lamb is solidified. All pro last year, 1,359 yards, 9 touchdowns. Like, he's solidified. He ain't moving. But who's going to play wide receiver 2 through 4? And I don't want it to feel like, well, you just default got your spot. No. You got to come and earn it. That's what I want to see. But listen, I just want to jump in here and talk about the fact that Jalen Tolbert just didn't get a shot. Those pictures and seeing him working out with Dak Prescott lets me know they haven't given up on him. I don't think it's going to be a thing where he gets cut. I feel like he's going to get his full shot, and I think that he's going to show improve. I feel like OTAs and organized training camp and the OTAs and the organized practices, the captain-led practices, and training camp and stuff like that is going to show us like, oh, snap. So, yeah, go draft the receiver. Do I think we have to double dip a receiver? I will finally say no. You bring in a veteran, Brandon Cooks. This is how you properly load the clip. Veteran, Brandon Cooks. You let Michael Gallup heal and see where he at. That's 2. You draft a young receiver. See whatever he does. Let that develop. And then you take Jalen Tolbert and see what he can do. Now, that is a talented receiving core top to bottom. Notice I didn't even mention CeeDee Lamb. And then we got 2 young, hungry tight ends. You got Peyton Hendershot. You got Jake Ferguson. And they are going to show out. They've been getting overlooked all offseason. That helps. The fact that every time they turn on the news, they see, oh, y'all going to draft the tight end? Okay. Yeah, okay. Those 2, they like this. They look like they like that. They like brothers. And I feel like they want to show and prove we're good at the tight end. 1 and 2. We solidify. McEwen is 3, and then et cetera, et cetera. I want them to keep doing that. But look, I would love for you to let me know in the comments how you feel about Jalen Tolbert. Have you given up on him? Is it over? Did you forget he existed? Let me know. Let me see. If you can, this is what I want you to do. First and foremost, I appreciate y'all. Like and subscribe. I'm almost to that 18K. So can you do that for me? If you haven't. Check out the CFT merch. Our merchandise is available now. ThePrintChamps.com. Go to the influencer stores. Go to Cowboys Fan Talk. Got 2 shirts up and 2 shirts next week. So we moving with that. If you haven't given up on Jalen Tolbert, just write in the comments, I haven't given up. And write whatever else you want. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know how you feel, man. I got to hit this highway because I got a place to be this evening. But I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. I holla.